Well, good morning. Today is Friday, May the 31st, 2024. Today is the second day of public hearings regarding proposed rule changes at 19 TAC 1071. We have a couple of speakers who are signed up for testimony. So I will read our opening statement and then we'll proceed to testimony. Please clearly state and spell your full name. If you're representing an organization, please clearly state the name of the organization that you're representing. You will have 3 minutes to speak. The timer will start after you have stated your name and, if applicable, the name of the organization that you're representing. A 30-second warning will be given. At the end of the 3 minutes, you will be given a signal to stop. Once the stop signal is given, you may complete your sentence and then you must stop. And as always, TEA staff will not be responding to comments today, nor will TEA staff ask or answer any questions. And so our first speaker today is Randy Turner.
Well, I thought I would put my camera on, but I have my video phone on for people that are deaf and it takes charge. Hang on camera, hang on a second. There we go. I think it's a little more personal if we share our cameras. My name is Randy Turner, and that's spelled R-A-N-D-I-T-U-R-N-E-R. I am the chair of the Texas Society of Interpreters for the Deaf Policy and Advocacy Committee. The opinion of the Texas Society of Interpreters for the Deaf Policy and Advocacy Committee that the proposed rule should be revised before final adoption by the agency. The revision we recommend concerns clarity in the regulation that TEA will monitor school districts and charter schools for compliance with the Texas Education Code, Chapter 29, Subchapter I, on programmatic requirements for students who are deaf or hard of hearing. Specifically, we recommend the addition of a new subsection in section 97.1071, stating that TEA monitoring activities will include compliance with requirements for students who are deaf or hard of hearing under subchapter 1 of Chapter 29 of the Texas Education Code, including districts or charter schools contracting methods regarding interpreters. The basis of our recommendation is concern arising from documented local noncompliance with subchapter 1, where some schools are using communication facilitators or assigning aides who interpret between people who are hearing and students who are deaf or hard of hearing, but are not certified interpreters, instead of using certified interpreters, resulting in students who are deaf or hard of hearing not receiving the same quality of public education as other students. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Next is Stephen Alamon.
Good morning. My name is Stephen Alamon. That's S-T-E-V-E-N. The last name A-L-E-M-A-N. This morning, I'm representing Disability Rights Texas, the protection and advocacy agency for people with disabilities in our great state. This morning, I'm addressing the proposed rule amendments by the Texas Education Agency to make some revisions in section 97.1071 with regard to special population monitoring. I will be submitting written comments to follow up on this oral testimony. Today, I just mean to highlight a couple of our comments. The first is that we do support the new subsection L that's being proposed to be added to this regulation with regard to the scope of possible monitoring activities by the Texas Education Agency based upon information that comes to the attention of the agency, which it's very important that the agency not rely just on formal complaints, but any information that comes to their attention that indicates a need to investigate a school district or a charter school. Secondly, we would like to make a recommendation for a change before final adoption. And that is with regard to the scope of programs that are specifically identified for special populations of students. The focus of this rule does specifically reference, for instance, students with dyslexia. A new subsection D is being added with regard to students who are emergent bilingual learners. We believe that an additional specific subsection should be added with regard to students who are experiencing homelessness. In our experience in representing students with disabilities, we see that many of them, of course, experience issues in other areas of their lives, and more students who with disabilities are experiencing homelessness and having issues with their school districts complying with that aspect of their lives and federal and state requirements with regard to students experiencing homelessness. So our recommendation would be to add again, as in the proposed new subsection D, specific authority that with regard to special populations, that this includes students who are experiencing homelessness. Again, we'll submit written comments to follow up on these remarks. Thank you for your time and attention today.
Thank you very much, sir. No other speakers have signed up to provide public testimony. So at this time, I'm going to close today's public hearing. As a reminder, written comments can be submitted via email at spedrule@tea.texas.gov. And the recording of this meeting will be available on TEA's YouTube channel sometime early next week. Thank you very much for your attendance today. Have a great day.
Thank you.